Alright, thanks for joining me, guys. Jumping back in Moo Legends. It's been a little while since I played this game, but they recently released the Spellbinder class. Now, this was a class that I originally wanted to play when the game launched several months back. They didn't add this character. They just recently added this character about 7 days ago. It took me a little while to get to level 65. Now, you can get to 65 much quicker than it took me. I didn't get as much time to play as I had hoped. I really think you could get to 65 probably less than 12 hours of in-game time. Now with the new character, when they launched the Spellbinder, we are having a release, so a launch event. You can get these mysterious chakrams, and then so many of these, and you can turn in 4 different items. I believe it's 45 of them. You can turn in 45 of them for a set item. So that's kind of what I've been doing now. You can earn roughly 40 a day. And then of course they are doing a golden time event, so we do get an extra 20% experience from monsters. And I do still have some platinum service activated. I had originally purchased one of the founders packs, and I had held on to it once I found out that the Spellbinder wasn't launching with the game when it first launched, because I knew this was the character that I wanted to play and I wanted to spend the most time on. So I went ahead and redeemed my founder pack on this character. Now they did also release a new server along with this, which kind of gives us a fresh economy that's not really messed up from all of the issues that they had when the game first launched with real money trading and people purchasing reds in. And there are a few bots on this server, but it doesn't seem to be as bad as the other server. The problem with this new server is there's not a lot of players on the server, so you are forced to do most of the stuff on your own. But with all that aside, we're going to go ahead, we're going to take a look at the character skills. So you can use chain blades, which is what I've been using. I'm just going to kind of mouse over these real quickly. If you want to read the skills, you can pause the video at any time and kind of read what it does. And you can notice which ones I use the most based on which ones I have unlocked all of these skill crests for. Now I will eventually try to use all of them to unlock all the skill crests. Let me go ahead and put one on that one. And that one as well. Now on the elite skills, there are still 3 that aren't unlocked yet. So I'm guessing those are the 3 that once they up the level cap, those will be the next 3 to unlock. So on this one, it gives us, so it restores some health when we critical. If you're familiar with the game, each one of the expert skills also conveys a passive bonus. So you get a passive for each one of the expert skills. Now the ones that I've been using the most are illusion, control, and prayer. And the only reason I use illusion, I don't use the elite, the expert skill itself. I'm mainly after the passive on that one. And then on control, I do use that skill sometimes. And I'm also, the passive on that one is extremely good. And then on prayer, I'm mainly after the passive there. It was the best one out of the options that I had left. And then our other weapon we can use is the chakram. I have not used a chakram yet at all. Now when you create a Spellbinder, they give you a loot chest. Basically, you kind of get a reward chest. Every 10 levels you can open the chest, and they give you gear. So you can level as quickly as you can, because the chest is going to give you the gear you need for the next bracket, the next 10 levels. And then once you hit level 65, they pretty much give you a full set of +5 armor and +7 weapons. They don't give you the jewelry, so I still have to kind of farm some of my jewelry. And I have received 2 of these, so I've got 2 of the dragon incarnate chest pieces and 2 of the dragon wings. So I do notice that they're just they're giving out a bunch of bonus premium items, which is nice to see. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna run this one here. I'm only gonna run it on a +2. I'm not gonna push any difficulties. Just kind of show you how the class plays. And I actually really like this class. I have played the Whisperer and the Dark Lord are the other 2 classes that I've played, and out of them, this is the one that I like most. Almost all of this class's abilities are big AoE abilities. Let's go ahead and just run through this real quick. Shouldn't take too long. Kind of run around here and give these guys a second to gather up. As you can see there, very quickly takes out large groups of enemies. Makes farming this stuff quite a bit easier, especially since you're forced to do most of it on your own, especially if you're playing on the new server. There's just not a lot of players on the new server, but I chose to go to the new server because, like I was saying, the economy on the other server is pretty much just shot to hell. I mean, when the game launched, and it took them so long to address the botting issue. But there was just no way. I mean, there's no way you could even be competitive really on the leaderboards for some of that stuff with the amount of bots that were running when the game first launched. And anytime games do new servers, I usually like to jump on the new servers. I like progression servers and stuff. I know Rift. I've been playing a lot of Rift. They recently did the Prime server, playing on that. I'm really looking forward to the WoW Classic servers. I love progression servers. It's just something about that feeling of a fresh economy. Alright, so that clears it out. Let's go ahead and get to the boss room. Now, one issue I have noticed with this class is that since most of the abilities are large AoE abilities, it tends to take me a little while longer to take down bosses than it does with, say, my Whisperer character. So it's kind of the trade-off, is you trade off high single target damage for better AoE damage. It'd also help if I would move out of the way. His attacks help quite a bit. There's those mysterious chakrams that drop. Let's go with this one over here. Pick all this stuff up. Now it should give me... I have 45 of those mysterious chakrams now, so I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go buy a set item, maybe. If it'll let me teleport out of the dungeon. So I'm gonna have to jump back. Character selection screen. Maybe not. Yeah. Okay. And I have noticed that seems to be an issue I'm having with this new server, is the latency or lag issue. And I'm not having it in any of the other online games I'm playing. It just seems to be this game. So go ahead and jump to that, and I'll buy one of those event chests so you guys can see what's in it. Now you can still buy the random items with those, the Dukin's proofs. You can still buy your set items with those as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and buy the chest piece. So it's a set top chest. It's level 65. Alright, let's see what we get. Got a gold Temple's Hope. Gives me monster XP and Zen drop. It's not bad. It was an upgrade over what I had. Of course, I should be able to
feel free to look around.
Get an equipment slot on it as well. So I went ahead and put that jewel. I had a jewel, kind of a high level jewel that I had got in there. So that's kind of a quick look at the Spellbinder character, the new character that was released in Mu Legend. Now Mu Legend is a free-to-play game, so feel free to give it a try. It's pretty good, as long as you don't mind some pay-to-win features. Other than that, the game is pretty good. So until next time, I will talk to you guys later.